How would you like to have to wake up on a cold morning under a bridge, sleeping close to the railroad tracks? Good morning, Mr. Alan Davis. My heartfelt condolences goes out to you and your family today, sir. Glad to see you again, Alan. I've been worried about you. I've been praying for you. Make sure you're all right. Good morning to everyone. Yes, Mr. Allen Davis, I've been praying for you, brother. I was afraid something might have happened to you on your way to Florida.
I tell you what JB Hunt stands for, but I can't say it. I get offended.
Got two homeless fellas coming up from down by the tracks. Here's another one I know right here with the yellow shirt. Got two men sleeping here under the bridge. Miss New York is over there in her tent with her dog Luscious. It is a beautiful, beautiful day starting out. It is a little bit chilly. There's a lot of coldness in the air. There's 2 or 3 people that sleeps up and under the bridge up there. Now, it is horrible to have to live this way. Now, these people do not wake up one morning and say, hey, I think I'm going to check out being homeless to see what it's all about. This is not a lifestyle, a life choice that anyone makes. Yet every single day, there is many, many people who are forced into homelessness, who do not have anywhere to live, who have to live under a bridge or in a tent by the railroad tracks or down the railroad track somewhere in a tent. They do not have people they can turn to. They do not have family members that even care about them. Now, EagleNick Audits is just trying to make everyone aware that no matter how bad we think that we may have it, there is so many others who have it so much worse. Ajax to Merc, I'm only trying to have fairness by awareness. This is life in America under the Biden administration. This is what America has become. I'm not capitalizing off anything. I'm only trying to showcase it. Ajax to Merc, I have plenty of family members who care about me. Yes, my wife is deceased. Yes, my mother and father is deceased. But I know the Creator. Can you say the same? I have a loving Savior who loves me, who died for my sins as well as yours. Now, EagleNick is only trying to bring awareness to the plight of the homeless because it is real. This is stuff they face every single day, whether it be morning, noon, or night. Amen, KM. Always count your blessings, no matter how bad you think that you may have it. There is so many more who have it so much worse. Like the 2 gentlemen sleeping right here under the bridge on that concrete. That is not 2 lumps of garbage. That is 2 human lives who have nowhere to go and nowhere to live. Now, they probably don't even have family members that they can turn to. Maybe their family has deserted them and abandoned them, or maybe they left away from their family, all because of another death in the family, maybe their spouse or one of their siblings. You never know what brought a person into homelessness. Like I was saying, homelessness is not a choice. It is not a lifestyle. It is not someone wakes up one morning and says, well, I think I'm going to go be homeless today. Good morning, Pooh Noah, you old goat roper. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Michael Kunkel, the true spitter. The Miss New York is sitting over there in a chair outside her tent. Now, Miss New York is 50 or 51 years old, she said, and she is on oxygen. She has to have oxygen daily. No, they are not nude, your mom. These are homeless people who have nowhere to live, had to live under a bridge, who had to live in a tent down by the railroad tracks, who have no one to depend on or to care about them. Too many people with the attitudes like you've seen here in the live stream, in the chat. Like Ajax the Merc. What kind of mercenary are you? Did you not know the main key word in mercenary is mercy? For where mercy is shown, mercy is given. There's one of them little kitty cats. I am under the Walnut Avenue Bridge in Dalton, Georgia, next to the old Dalton Carpet Finishing Company. I'm trying to bring awareness so we can have fairness to the homeless population. This is but a drop in the bucket. There is countless homeless people all across the United States of America, and in every single country on this earth, there is people who wakes up every single day that has to live this way. Good morning, Eileen. How are you doing this morning? It's great to see you again. Now, as I was saying, there is nobody wakes up one day and says, hey, I think I'm going to go out there and be homeless. Homelessness is not a choice. It is not a lifestyle. When a person gets into homelessness, you would not believe how hard it is to get out of. Now, EagleNick is not homeless. I do have a roof over my head. Me and my siblings own the property that I live on, the house that I live in, the property on the corner where I was arrested for exercising my constitutional rights at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, Georgia. Now, EagleNick just wants everyone to know that these people do not have a choice. They may not even have a voice to have anyone speak out for them. That is why EagleNick Audits is trying to make sure that I bring awareness so we can have fairness and try to see if we can't get help for people who are homeless in the United States of America. But the thing about it is, homelessness is not just a problem in the United States. Homelessness is happening all over the earth. People are rejected and despised and hated because they have no one or no money or nowhere to live. Ajax the Merc. EagleNick prays for everyone in God's creation every single day. That would include you too. Why do you not have compassion for someone, Ajax the Merc? What has turned you to where you do not feel love or compassion for the less fortunate? Now, EagleNick has not asked anybody for money. EagleNick has not said that you need to do anything. All EagleNick is trying to do is bring awareness. There is no evil in God, Ajax the Merc. God did not force anyone or cause anyone to be living the way they live. Have you not ever heard of free will? We all have free will, but that does not mean that people are homeless because of free will. It is because of life choices. It is because of circumstances. It is because of situations. And a lot of times, those circumstances and situations are out of our control. Now, them life choices is choices that everyone makes freely. Now, we do have control over our life choices. Ajax the Merc. The United States Constitution states that Congress nor the states shall pass or implement any laws that infringes on the United States Constitution or the constitutional rights of we, the people of the United States. I am a free man. I am bound to no one. The government has no control over me. I'm free to come and go as I please. That sign, it says no trespassing right here, or no loitering, whatever it is it says, violates my constitutional rights. Now, EagleNick Audits is an independent journalist. I have a media company which is called EagleNick Audits. City ordinance, state code, county code cannot infringe on the Constitution or the constitutional rights of we the people of the United States of America, because the United States Constitution is the law of the United States of America. Jer Gibson, I pray you find out what karma is. You sit here and say stuff like that about bums never listen. EagleNick's here to tell you, you're going to face the same situation before it's over. So you better hang on to the seat of your britches. You know what I mean, Vern? No, but this is my bicycle. You see that rock rider? It belongs to EagleNick, but that trash does not belong to me. Brandon, EagleNick Audits is not homeless. I'm just trying to bring fairness through awareness by showing people the plight of the homeless, because there is a lot of people who do not know or do not even seem to care that there is people out here living on the streets, under bridges, living in tents down by the railroad track, living in the woods. It's so easy for people to just forget about another living soul, to act like they do not matter. If you ever have to face a situation that these people go through every single day, you would not be man enough to handle it. Ajax the Merc or Durr. Good morning, Miss Amy Loy. How are you doing this fine morning? Jer Gibson, let me explain it to you one more time so you can try to get it through that thick noggin of yourself. EagleNick Audits is not homeless. I am trying to bring fairness through awareness, showcasing the plight of the homeless, the day-to-day lives, how they live. Your troll baiting is not going to work. Now, don't be placing people in timeout, y'all. They can say what they want to say. They ain't supposed to be no little kids in here. Let them speak their mind freely, because let me tell you all this, and everybody better heed this warning, for we all will stand before our Creator on Judgment Day, and we will give account for everything we say and everything we do. What they say is not on me and it's not on you. We all have free will. That is where free speech comes from. Our constitutional rights was granted to us by our Creator, not by our government and not by man. Pooh Noah, knowing Christ as your Savior is not religion. Religion can never save you. Now, I changed Jer Gibson's timeout to 10 seconds, and I hope that fixed it. That is okay, W. You're all right. I tell you what, the dubious baker, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You sit here and talk about homeless people. You sit here saying all kind of bad things. Well, EagleNick is here to tell you, you sow it, you will reap it. You can be for sure of that. Ajax to Merc, you keep on planting them words, brother. I'm guarantee you they're going to grow on you. You better mark down what EagleNick has told you, because you will face it. If not firsthand, it will be somebody you know or love. Then you come back and you let us know what you think about it then, brother. Good morning, NZ. How you doing this morning? That is Miss New York sitting over there by her tent with her little dog Luscious. There's a few people living up under the bridge there. We got a bunch of pigeons under the bridge as well. Now, one of them two gentlemen has finally woke up down there. Now, I told y'all that wasn't bags of garbage. That was not trash. That was actual human beings. Now, people do not choose to live like this. Now, I see a gentleman coming walking up through here. It said that I could live stream him anytime, so maybe we can get him to talk to us so you can hear firsthand about what it is like to be out here. See if we can find out how he got to where he's at. EagleNick Audits does not receive a free phone. I do not get food stamps, nor do I draw any type of government benefit. EagleNick Audits pays through his own phone through Spectrum Internet. Spectrum. Thank you so much, Mitt. Thank you so much, NZ. I really and truly appreciate that. We've got so many haters out here this morning. So many race baiters and race haters. And there seems to be a lot of people who wants to hate on homeless people. Homeless people are not garbage. EagleNick Audits is not mentally challenged, and neither was I given a phone by the government. EagleNick pays for his own phone. You need to give your mama back her phone and go back to bed, little girl. My phone is $29.99 a month. EagleNick happens to be monetized, Jay. EagleNick gets paid through YouTube by them their ads if people lets them play. You know what I mean, Vern? EagleNick has super thanks and super stickers and super chats. But the whole time you've been in here, have you heard me ask anybody for any money? No, I do not ask people for money. I am taken care of by my creator. EagleNick Audits is a content creator on YouTube. I have my own media company, which is called EagleNick Audits. Good morning, Drizzy. That is exactly what is going on, is homelessness. EagleNick Audits is trying to bring awareness to the plight of the homeless so that we can have fairness by awareness. Now, people does not choose to live like this. They did not wake up one morning and say, hey, I think I'm going to be homeless. Good morning, Alexander, Brandon Mitchell, Drizzle, Enzy, General T, Jay, the Dubious Baker, Leah Paris. Sometimes when a person gets in homelessness, they can't get out on their own. Being homeless is not being like being laying in a bed. You can't just climb out of it and be out of it. You know what I mean? You never know, Miss Leah Paris. There could be plenty of these homeless people out here that has very wealthy families. But there could have been a death in their family who was the most important part of their family, like their mother, their father, a brother, a sister, or even their spouse. Now, when situations happen like that, it creates division within families. Ajax the Merc will face what he's saying, JD. You can depend on that. I've done told Ajax the Merc that them seeds he is planting will come back to grow on him. Good morning, JD 187. How are you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Ajax the Merc. I do not make a penny off of doing what I do unless people watch the ads or unless people send me super thanks, super chats, or super stickers. But EagleNick does not ask people to use them supers. I let that be at their own free will. Ajax the Merc. I thought you said that I was using a government phone. Why do you want to keep hating, brother? Why is there so much hate in your heart? EagleNick Audits is an independent journalist. I am a constitutionalist. I am also a First Amendment auditor. I believe in the United States Constitution. I believe in the red, white, and the blue. I believe in the United States of America, and I stand up for me and for you. Now, you may not like it, and you may not care, but EagleNick Audits is always there. You know what I mean, Vern? No, Drizzle, I am not homeless. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel, and you can see my live streams from my home that I own with my brothers and sisters. We own the house I live in, and the property the house sits on all the way out to the corner to the trailer that we all co-own the property. My brother owns the trailer, but me and all my siblings owns every bit of the property, and the house that I live in no, I do not serve the community meth, Drizzle. Those words will come back to haunt you. You write them down. For God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that he shall also reap. Now, you see that big truck? That is a lady who has compassion. She comes up here every single day, and she feeds these homeless cats. Let me walk over here and show you this cat food she places out. That is Miss New York. Now, I did a live stream yesterday and talked to her. You can see that on my YouTube channel as well. But that lady in that truck comes up here and feeds these cats every single day. She buys the money out of her own pocket. She don't buy the cheap cat food either. She buys the good cat food. The Friskies. But that on the wall is where she pours them cans of Friskies cat food. Now that stuff's expensive. But every single day that lady comes up here and feeds them cats. Now her husband comes up here and throws out corn for all these pigeons. He throws the corn out right over here. But he feeds the pigeons every day and she feeds the cats. Now Providence Ministries, located right there, feeds the homeless. Now that is a plate that came from inside Providence Ministries. We're gonna give them pigeons. We're gonna give them pigeons this bread. Here, Pidgey. Here, Pidgeys. But there is people that comes up here and feeds these cats. There's people that feeds the pigeons. There is people that comes up here that brings food to the homeless. Now, I have a live stream where a Christian organization came up under here handing out food. I guess maybe because you do not have any compassion, the dubious baker. But like I said, everybody will face the Creator on Judgment Day, and you will give account for everything you say and everything you do while you're on this earth. There is not anyone making you say what you say. You're saying of your own free will. I will not stand in judgment for what you say. I will not stand in judgment for what you do. I will stand in judgment for what I say and for what I do, as will you. Good morning, Super. How you doing? Alexander. Austin. How you doing, Austin? Beezy. Good morning, Beezy. Oh, EagleNick is not a cartoon character. We are located right next to the old Dalton Carpet Finishing Company. We are under the Walnut Avenue Bridge. We are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. EagleNick is trying to bring awareness to the plight of the homeless. Thank you, Patrick Jones. EagleNick Audits really and truly appreciates that. Now I'm going to set the phone down for just a minute, if y'all don't mind, and go over here back behind Providence Ministries and get me a cup of that cold water. But I will return in just a little bit. All right, I'm back. I went over and got me a cup of water. Yeah, they ain't nobody gonna steal my phone. Don't think I couldn't catch them on that there bicycle if they did. You know what I mean, Burn? Because I pay for my phone. That's why I have a phone. And I'm not homeless. I was on my bicycle there. I went over and got me a cup of water. Because I am EagleNick Audits. Check out my YouTube channel. Please be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment on as many of my shorts and my videos as you possibly can. Now, this lady here is the one I was talking about. She comes up and feeds these cats every single day. She makes sure they have fresh water. She buys Frisky's cat food, dry food, and the canned food. Her husband feeds the pigeons every day, brings some corn. She feeds the cats every day. Providence Ministries here feeds the homeless people. But listen, everybody, listen to what I'm telling you. Don't worry about what other people says about EagleNick audits. EagleNick doesn't let it bother me. You know, we will all stand before our Maker one day. We will all stand before the Creator and give account to everything we say and everything we do. Now, what other people say and what other people do, we won't be judged for that. Only them. It ain't on you. Shut your mouth. Oh, crazy Sherry up there running that mouth again. That old crazy psycho up there under the bridge want to run her mouth and get that off me. Could you see that old psycho up under this bridge who keeps saying, I don't got no clothes on? I'm right down here if you want to come down here and say something, big mouth. Otherwise, you better keep it shut. I see somebody walking down the railroad tracks. I'm right here, Sherry, anytime now. You know what I mean? Come on down. Otherwise, keep your mouth shut. I'll come up there. I go anywhere I want to. You don't tell me where to go. You don't tell me where to go. You don't tell me where to put my phone. I'll put it right in your face if I want to. Go smoke you another bowl and shut your mouth. Yeah, that's what's wrong with Miss Sherry. She don't have her a big fat bowl up there to smoke. She's the one I got the short on where she said, y'all see what that woman done to me? Told me, she showed me a bag of dope and said I couldn't have none of it because I didn't have a bowl. Want to set up in under there hollering at me like she's wanting to be on here is what she's wanting. Sitting up there hollering, running that mouth. Can't nobody see that stupid woman up and under there. Yesterday she was saying, I ain't got no clothes on. J-Dub, you cannot see up and under there, and no, she's not getting dressed. She came walking from down by the railroad tracks. She was already fully dressed. She's just mad because she don't have no dope. I tried to tell her there's no hope in dope. You know what I mean, Burn? Ben, let me get the cigar. No, Mr. Stevens, I wasn't saying that this is my world. Oh, man, you only got one.
I got enough paper. I think it checks out.
Mr. Stevens, I was not saying this is my world, but this is my phone. Had any of y'all seen Sherry on there before she started hollering, running her mouth? No, you did not see Sherry. The only time you saw Sherry is when Sherry wanted to be on here, when she was down here that time. I still hear her up there running that mouth. Come down here and say it. Here I am. Still up there running that mouth. She keeps on. I'm going to walk up there under the bridge. I might go up there so I can hear what she's saying. She's going to keep running that mouth. I at least want to be able to hear what she's saying. She ain't got the nerve to come down here and say it to my face. She says it up there where I can't hear. I'm pretty sure she's on the phone up there calling her police buddies, but she better tell them about that, all that dope she's up here smoking while she's talking to the police. Pooh, Noah, you old goat roper, why are you causing all that trouble with Miss Sherry? Super said it's all your fault. Hey, that's what I say. Let her call the police. I don't care. When they come up here, I'm gonna tell her, say, yeah, you better search her and find that big old bag of dope she's been smoking on. Up there talking all that shit. She quit smoking that shit, she wouldn't talk so much shit. You know what I mean, Vern? It ain't nothing you would want to smoke, Pooh, Noah. I mean, that's how some people are like that, especially when they real heavy on dope. You try to bring awareness to try to get people help. Then you got people like that they want to hide up there talking trash. They won't come down here where you can see them. Then they want to get on the phone and call their police buddies who's providing that dope to them more than likely. Well, even if I had binoculars, you wouldn't be able to see up there through binoculars, you know. The phone ain't gonna look through the binoculars. Hey, it's all about hashtags. You want to make sure that you put hashtags in your videos descriptions. Now, I see her all bent over, hunched over, looking down here. Let's let everybody get a look at her since how she wants to bend over, hunched over, got both her hands on her knees. It ain't like you can see those stupid girl up and under a bridge anyway. There's what you call a troll. You know what I mean, Vern? The one day there was a dude slung her bicycle off down the hill. They should have slung her down through her, if you know what I mean. It might have knocked some sense into that meth head. I've got a video on my YouTube channel. Go check it out and you will see all the hashtags I use. Hashtags are imperative. You put the hashtags in your shorts, video, and live streams descriptions. You do not have to describe what is going on because people has eyes to see and ears to hear. Good morning, EagleNick Audits. No, EagleNick is just an American hillbilly from the great, not so great state of Dalton, Georgia, in the United States of America. No, EagleNick is not homeless, but I am home less than I am at home because I am a constitutionalist and a First Amendment auditor as well. Now, EagleNick Audits really and truly appreciates everybody who comes on to my live streams. Now, EagleNick Audits has only been creating content on YouTube for 8 months and 2 days as of today. And in that time, EagleNick has been blessed to receive 7,300 subscribers. Actually, a little over that now. That is because EagleNick Audits only tells the truth. I do not sugarcoat. I do not sit. I do not beg. I do not roll over. And I do not play dead. You know what I mean, Burns? You hear what I said? Now, I came up here to try to bring awareness. I'm trying to make sure that we have fairness by awareness, you know, to let people know what is going on all around us today, to try to let people know, you know, there's people out here struggling and hurting. There's ones who really need help, who want help, but they have no help to be found. Now, there's others out here that may not deserve that help because they would use that help the wrong way. But do not judge anybody by the color of their skin or the financial situation they happen to be in. Don't judge all homeless people by the actions of another. We are supposed to treat everybody not like a stranger, but like a sister or a brother. We are supposed to have love and compassion for all of mankind. Good morning, Leon Musk. How you doing this morning? Dang, I heard somebody scream down the railroad tracks. I heard somebody screaming down the railroad tracks. That was a loud scream. Now I wonder where Chef Ben went. His bicycle's sitting right here. Well, there's a big fight going on down there somewhere. I hear some real loud screaming going on down the railroad tracks. Oh man, that's Miss New York watching something on her cell phone. I thought that was somebody down there fighting. It's the feds, Pooh Noah. It's the feds. You know what I mean, Vern? Look, there they go. The feds just pulled out in that van, Pooh Noah. Hey, maybe Miss Sherry called the feds on old EagleNick. You know what I mean, Vern? Look, let me show y'all what that lady brought up here to them little cats. There's one of them little cats right there. There's a little black cat up on the window ledge. It's about to jump down. Can you see that little black cat? But let me show you. Good morning, kitty kitty. Hey, baby, what you doing, darling? Look, this is the canned food she brings them. She fills up their boxes. She brings them water. Now, like I said, her husband feeds all these pigeons. He brings them corn up here. He ain't been up here yet. So, look, they're over there eating that bread. These here are bridge chickens. Now, some people call them pigeons, but old EagleNick calls them bridge pigeons because they live up and under the bridge. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, it's all right for a pigeon to live under a bridge, but I think it's a damn shame when a human being doesn't have anywhere to live except under a bridge. You know, bridges are made for bridge pigeons and for them there crows. You know what I mean, Vern? Yep, them are bridge chickens. Here, chick, 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 chick. There's a bunch of them there bridge chickens. They some of them real pretty. Now, I used to every now and then you'd see a white one. Now, I ain't seen none of them white bridge chickens in a very, very long time. Now, hopefully this man won't run over my bicycle up here. Here's some more of that cat food that lady brought. She fills up their water bowls. She makes sure they have plenty of food and plenty of water. Now, that is for the cats. There is many, many cats. Look, check out this little black cat in the window. Hello, little kitty, kitty, kitty. Y'all see that little black cat in the window? Hello, baby. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, baby, kitty, kitty. Say hey to everybody. Say meow. See if we can see any more of them little cats. They lay inside the windows there. I'll show you where they come in and out of the building over here. They get in and out of the building right there through that crack by them bricks. But they also go in and out through them windows right there that's busted out. I think I hear another train coming. It's amazing how they ain't been but one train come by so far in an hour and 11 minutes. There's usually 3 or 4 trains done come by at this time. That is exactly right, Mr. Stevens. The cats have a structure, but the homeless people don't. They sleep under the bridge. They sleep in tents up and under the bridge. There's tents down by the railroad track. There's tents in the woods in various different places. Happy birthday, Nick Gar, whoever you are. Look at all them pigeons. Don't crap on me, bird. Dang, brother. Them there bridge chickens is trying to take a crap on old EagleNick. Don't be crapping on old EagleNick. I'm a fellow bird myself. You know what I mean, Burn? Good morning, Jaden. How you doing? Brandon Richmond, Mr. Stevens, Super, Justin, Pooh Noah, you old goat roper, the dubious baker, 420, go smoke a bowl. Old EagleNick is finishing up that there little Cheyenne little cigar I got from Chef Ben. Now, I think he went around the back through there. Unless he went down them there railroad tracks, I do not know for sure where he actually went. Pooh Noah, you old goat roper, did you set old EagleNick Audits up? EagleNick, gar, arg, this is EagleNick the pirate. Uh-oh, they're using sound wave technology on old EagleNick, trying to make me go deaf. Good morning, Pooh Noah Audits here. I am Pooh Noah. Arg, you know what I mean? Shiver me timbers, walk that there plank. You know what I mean, Barn? Wah. Oh, dubious baker, you are dubious, all right. But that dubiousness will catch up on you. You know what I mean, Burn? We know what you're baking in that there, dubious. You're supposed to smoke a dubious, not bake it. You know what I mean? At least EagleNick don't fake it. Hey, that's what old EagleNick Audits says, Mr. Stevens. He's one of them there greedy, dubious bakers. That's them type that will not share. You know what I mean, Burn? Oh, so it's just a tit for a tat or something like that, dubious. Let me tell you this, dubious baker. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. EagleNick, when he had money, he helped out anybody that needed help without ever expecting anything in return. And guess what? I never got nothing in return, but I never asked for anything either. Pooh Noah, you old goat roper. Nick Gar. Now you got EagleNick talking in the fourth or the fifth person saying, EagleNick Gar, happy birthday, Gar. Look at all them breeding chickens up there on that line. Look at them. I still got a bunch of them up above me. They look like they're looking for a place to crap. I hope they don't think old EagleNick Audits looks like a good target. I hope I ain't got no crap on my back. Jeffrey Hinton, you old goat roping psycho clown. You say this is the bridge you go to for your man-on-man action. You don't got to tell everybody all that there. Jeffrey Hinton, that is called TMI. That's too much information. Quit looking in that there mirror and trying to cast off your reflection as someone else. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, it is pretty doggone warm out there. It is a lot cooler up here under the bridge, and it was pretty doggone cold this morning. Now listen, I want to tell y'all something. There's a lot of stuff going on all around us every day. Now there was a homeless woman out near Rocky Face, Georgia the other day, who a man beat to death in the head and the face with a big rock out under the bridge overpass where the interstate passes over out by the old Stay Lodge. And then just Saturday night, sometime after midnight, they was 4 Hispanic men shot to death in the Pleasant Grove Park, I think it was called, here in Dalton, Georgia. Now, the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department is looking for an SUV and a hatchback style vehicle they say should have bullet holes in them. So that tells me that there was an exchange of gunfire. But the ones who were out in the open who wasn't actually inside their vehicle got killed, and maybe the ones in the vehicle could have been injured. So EagleNick says they should watch the hospitals to see if there's anybody that comes up with any gunshot wounds. You know what I mean, Vern? Don't just look for them there vehicles. Check out all the local hospitals, even the ones in Chattanooga or Atlanta. Johnny Walker Live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? Welcome from Germany. EagleNick Audits would like to thank you for coming in. He has that Homer Simpson mentality. And I'm just wondering where old Chef Ben went off to. His bike's still sitting here. Now, I don't know if he went back there behind Providence Ministries or not. Surely to goodness he didn't go down them there railroad tracks messing around. Look, they're tossing the garbage. Look at all them bridge chickens. Super, what you talking about? Germany was the United States enemy in World War I and in World War II. Look, everybody. Hold on a minute. What did I do with it? Oh, crap. Hoo, it ain't who, it's coo. Oh, EagleNick's ready to do some fishing for them there bridge chickens. I'm fishing for bridge chickens. Yep, them there are bridge eagles. Oh, EagleNick calls them bridge chickens. Boy, I can still feel them eyes beating down here on me from up there under the bridge, if you know what I mean. Hey, Germany has some fine looking women too, at least some of them are, from what I heard. There's old Chef Ben. Right here's a bridge chicken. Oh, Chef Ben finally came back. Where you been?
Next door.
You buy anything? Just looking. You didn't do any 5-finger discount, did you? Yep, we call them bridge chickens. I had to mute it for just a second. That dude just come through, got his music up loud. If YouTube picks up that music, they'll try to. They liable to copyright strike my live stream. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Well, Mr. Stevens, I'm not going to try to catch one of them. Good morning, Brandy. How you doing? I'm not going to try to catch one of them there bridge chickens just to get you to subscribe. Now, that is Miss Brandy going there. EagleNick don't have no bridge chicken food. Look, they're all up through there. Check it out. They're up there watching old EagleNick. Good morning, CG Rooster LLC. Hope you're having a great day. You know what I mean, Burn. What you mean them birds ain't real? You see that bird flying around? You can't see them birds flying? Oh, that ain't a real bird. How can they not be real when you see them flying? Oh, EagleNick can hear the sirens are coming. Now, when they said them birds ain't real, them birds starts flying around. Check it out. If them birds ain't real, they sure do fly a mighty lot. Them are not robot bridge chickens. Them are real bridge chickens. Look, here comes a feather floating down off one of them. Look, there goes another one. Look, I'll even show you that feather it just fell. To show you them are real bridge chickens, I'll show you a feather. I got a toe. Hey, 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 little bridge chickens. You want your feathers back? There's another feather just fell. They're losing their feathers for some reason. I heard some of that bridge chicken crap just fall. I hope it didn't get me. There's another feather falling down. That's one of the white under feathers. Check it out. Now that is some of their under feathers. These here are their outer feathers. Hey, yo, EagleNick loves Outcast. You know you got it so good. I see Miss Sherry up there sweating me down here like she's wanting something. This is EagleNick's bike right here. Hey, if you need a good bicycle, make sure you go check out that there Walmart. That Walmart Super Center. That's where this here Rock Rider ST50 Sport Trail came from. We bring it right here where you can read it better. ST50 Sport Trail. Look, there's EagleNick's keys that gets him in and out of his house that he co-owns with his brothers and sisters. Look, check out EagleNick's key. EagleNick is married, but my wife is deceased, so I do not pick up ladies. Well, they usually got, there's a red one and a black bike. They're around $300 something for one of them, and the other one's usually on sale for less than $200. They alternate between the red bike and the black bike. Now this bike here is like EagleNick. It is extra large. Extra large and in charge. You know what I mean, Burn? Good morning, Jizz Wizard. How you doing? How you doing? Glad to see you again. Look. Now, them type of ants there, boy, they hurt when they bite you. Them old red army ants, they hurt when they get a hold of you. There's a little bitty ant. Thought I heard a train coming, but that's just a tractor trailer going over the bridge. Nope, oh EagleNick is 5'11" and about 170 pounds. I'm 5'11" and weigh 170. Look at all them bridge chickens, boy. Look at them. Watch them come back. I'm 57. Oh, Jizz Wizard. EagleNick Audits only has 2 hands, but I have 3 feet. You know what I mean, Burn? Yes, sir. I'm 57 years old. Now, if y'all have not already done so, well, EagleNick would really and truly appreciate it if you would hit that there subscribe. Make sure, if not that, at least to check out my shorts and my videos. Now, I'm not talking about the shorts I'm wearing. Check out them legs. Them are some chickens herself. You know what I mean, Burn? Look. No, EagleNick's got a pretty dark tan. Because I wear them there Crocs without any socks. I kicked the habit of smoking back some time ago, 'cause I ran out, don't you know? And I tried the hard stuff, but I had to let all that go. But the toughest thing I ever gave up was today. 'Cause old habits like you are hard to break. Good morning, John C. How you doing? How you doing? And old habits like you are hard to break. Love with someone new is so hard to fake. I had grown so used to you and all of your ways. And old habits like you are hard to break. Now, my wife has been deceased for coming up on 6 years, but EagleNick Audit still proudly wears that there wedding ring. You know what I mean, Vern? EagleNick is proud to say that I still love my wife and I miss her more every single day. Oh no, EagleNick is not gonna kiss Miss Sherry. She's still up there looking at me down here hard, boy. She's looking mad. I would have $2 chow down USA, brother. I do not ask people to do that. That is, I let people decide when they want to use them there supers. Now, we have been on here for 1 hour and 42 minutes and 6 seconds. Now, EagleNick Audits has not asked anybody to use them there super thanks, super chats, or super stickers. EagleNick did that. Chow down USA. I did the like and the thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that there. Chow down USA. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, I see smoke coming out of that building. I wonder if they got a stove in there. If that is not a wood burning stove, they're polluting the air. You know what I mean, Vern? Let's go over here and get a better look. See if we can see if that is wood smoke or if that is just pollution. I do not know what kind of business that is, but I don't think they would be needing to burn wood, so that must just be some type of pollution they're polluting the air with. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, stop polluting the air over yonder. You know what I mean, Vern? These people out here trying to breathe. No, that's right here. That ain't Shaw. Yep. Oh, Ernest goes to jail. Make sure to check Mr. Stevens. If you would check out EagleNick Audits YouTube channel, you can see EagleNick Audits going to jail. When I was arrested on April the 18th for my 5th audit at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, Georgia. You can also check out my live streams from the Whitfield County Courthouse when I went up to talk to the public defender. Now, I did not actually live stream the public defender, but I did live stream inside the courthouse, outside the courthouse. Now, I live streamed a Whitfield County Sheriff's Department officer that was working inside the courthouse that I had said something to him about a Whitfield County Board of Commissioners truck that was parked on the sidewalk. Now, I said if a member of the public was parked on the sidewalk, they would get a ticket. And that officer said, there's a bunch of people that runs that stop sign out there and they don't get a ticket. So if you ever going to do anything illegal, make sure you look for that there police officer, and he ain't going to give you a ticket, because apparently when he's out there, you can run stop signs or just do whatever you want. You know what I mean, Vern? It's like he don't honor his oath and he don't do his job. One little, two little, three little pigeons. Yes, sir, Tobias. So Nick did get arrested for exercising my constitutional rights at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton. I'm going over here to help Miss New York up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go, darling. You got it? You're welcome, darling. Good morning, Ray. EagleNick Audits is delighted to see you this morning and hope you're having a great day. Yep, that there sheriff tried to build a tree. Good morning, Greg Davis. As always, it is great to see you again. Yeah, EagleNick tried to get somebody to say that they was the sofa king. They wouldn't say that they was a sofa king. You know what I mean, Bern? Hey, let me get another one of them cigars. Good morning, Chris from Chicago. Or as O'Kelly Bundy like to call it on that door, married with children. Good morning, Chicago. You know what I mean, Bern? Yep, I tried to get them to say they were the sofa king. We Todd did. But they would not say it. Thank you for that there super. Justin Ebanks, thank you so much. That is just awesome. Oh, EagleNick would really, really like to thank you. That is your first super on a live stream as well. Thank you so much for honoring EagleNick Audits with that there first every super. Good morning, Sean. How you doing? Glad to see you there. Hey, the devil is everywhere. But get this before you know. Hey, Super, it's all right, brother. He was telling a joke. I was telling him about EagleNick trying to get somebody to say Sofa King. I changed his time out to just 10 seconds. It was an inside joke talking about when EagleNick was trying to get somebody to say Sofa King. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, look, the smoke stopped over there. Look. They cut off that smoke when I told them to stop polluting. They cut it off. Another victory by EagleNick Audits. Chris Crider, we do not praise Satan, brother. We praise the Lord. You know what I mean, Bern? How's that? How's that, Sam Thomas? You want me to do it? You want me doing, look, Miss New York, look, they want me to do a front flip, watch. There you go, I ain't gonna do no more of them, that's hard on those feet, you know what I mean, Vern? Woo, that back killed me.
Look, we got a garbage can. I brought that garbage can so we can clean up.
I know, and they throw all the trash down, it's crazy.
Now I gotta clean
Look,
up.
Miss New York said she bought this garbage can here so that people could throw their trash in it, but they just leave it laying down. Now, I don't want no Chris Kreider head super, because know this, Chris will stand up in judgment one day for everything he says. We don't want to hinder him. Courtney Denby, how you doing this morning? This is EagleNick's job. I am EagleNick Audits. Go take you a 10-second timeout. What is it? Is that laying there? You find that laying there? I wouldn't be eating that stuff. Judge not lest ye be judged. Oh, EagleNick Audits is not judging you, but I am telling you straight out and with the God's honest truth that we will all stand before the Creator on Judgment Day, and we will give account for every word and every deed and every action we ever do. You know what I mean? This is called fairness by awareness, Courtney Denby. Nope, this is not man-made, brother. I hate to tell you that. You can believe all them lies by your master, Satan, if you'd like to, but I tell you right now, this world and everything on it was created by the Creator. One day you will stand before Jesus Christ on the great white throne, which is the judgment seat of Christ, and you will give account for everything you say. For every eye shall see him. And it also says that every knee shall bow and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord of all. Look me up on the Judgment Day and then you tell me that. Super, brother. I changed your moderator status over to just a standard moderator. Now I'm going back and changing everyone I give managing moderator status over to a standard moderator. EagleNick did not know what it meant when I gave managing moderator status to anyone. It is nothing personal. You can ask. I've changed other people, Brett C., and quite a few others. I do not want anyone having managing status, just as standard moderators. It does not affect you being able to place people in timeouts or to hide them from the channel, but it just ensures that I have the managing status to all content. But like I was saying, brother, I don't want people put in timeout for no longer than, let's say, like 10 seconds. They are free to say anything they would like, as long as they are not being offensive to a group of people. They can say anything they want to about EagleNick, because you know these people says a lot worse every single day, not just on the internet. I'm sure there's many of them does it in real life. Good afternoon, Brett. How you doing, Mr. Brett? Glad to see you again. Yeah, Superman, I love you, brother. You know that. I just didn't realize when I gave people managing moderator status that it would affect my channel the way it did. That is one reason why my views had fell off so bad. Now, since I took people off managing moderator status, my views has shot way back up to where they normally, or almost normally were. Good morning, TJ. EagleNick Audits. This happens to be my job. Hey, that is great to hear, Brett. I hope you're having a blessed day down there in Calhoun, Georgia. EagleNick Audits is an independent journalist, a constitutionalist, and a First Amendment auditor. Now, you can check out my media on EagleNick Audits on YouTube, where you can see my shorts, videos, and past live streams. Well, TJ, if you are a crackhead, you do not have to tell anybody about it. You know what I mean, Bern? That is TMI. That is too much information. Plus, it is unsolicited because we don't want to know if you're a crackhead. You know what I mean, Bern? I'm up here under the Walnut Avenue Bridge, right next door to the old Dalton Carpet Finishing Company. I'm in Dalton, Georgia. Now, like I said, you can see my shorts and videos and past live streams on my YouTube channel. You can see where EagleNick Audits did audits at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, the United States Post Office in Rocky Face, Georgia, the East Side Post Office in Dalton, Georgia, the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, the Whitfield County Courthouse, the Dalton Police Service Center, Dalton, Georgia City Hall, Georgia Probation Services Incorporated, Mohawk Industries, North Georgia Community Action Center, and quite a few other places. You can also see interaction between EagleNick and Dalton Police Department officers when they are performing traffic stops, when they are performing investigations. You can see a live stream where EagleNick was live streaming a Whitfield County Sheriff's Department officer who was performing a traffic stop. And guess what? The best thing about it is all free. You know what I mean, Bern? EagleNick Audits does not hide any of my content from anybody. Now, I did not stand outside of businesses other than Mohawk Industries, and Mohawk Industries had to pay a multi-million-dollar fine because of their hiring practices of hiring illegal immigrants. Now, I actually went inside the Dalton Georgia City Hall, the Whitfield County Courthouse, the United States Post Office, the East Side Post Office, the Rocky Face Post Office, and EagleNick Audits is monetized on YouTube. I do get paid through the ads that is placed on my shorts and my videos and my past live streams. So it is a paying job. Well, if you look up at the top of the screen, I've got $18.60 right now in super thanks. Now, EagleNick Audits does not ask for them super thanks, super chats, or super stickers, even though I do have them, because I think that you all are the ones who are super. Even the boot-licking trolls, like the ones who live up here under the bridge, and the ones on the internet who wants to talk bad about EagleNick. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say it fast enough, someone should have noticed. You know what I mean, Vern? Simple Sally sells seashells by the seashore, sometimes Saturday and sometimes on Sunday. You know what I mean, Vern? Moist. Vern is something that Mr. Jim Varney always said. If you do not know who Jim Varney is, be sure to Google it and you'll find out. Ernest goes to jail. Ernest saves Christmas. Ernest goes to boot camp. But before Mr. Jim Varney started doing Ernest movies, he was in commercials for the power company, to where he would tear up old Vern's house. Now, you never got to see Vern. You know what I mean, Vern? Now it looks better under the bridge. You can get a clearer view of it. Canadian Pacific Railway. Check that out. Now that is cool right there, boy. Check that out. Looky there, looky there. banana. Crotch rot. Somebody had that there crotch rot. Try us, Nick. Look, try us, NCK. Try us, Nick. Oh, that's cool right there, boy, that big old red one. Buyer. It should have said buyer beware. You know what I mean? No, that should have said buyer beware. All right, we've hit 55 likes. So EagleNick is going to go over here and sit back down for a minute and see what we can't do. You know what I mean, Byron? Good morning, Slate Rockstone. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. 'Cause you can't stomp us out and you can't make us run. 'Cause when them old boys are raised on shotguns, we say grace and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, well, we don't give a damn. We came from the West Virginia coal mines, the Rocky Mountains and the western skies. Now we can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Was that the 4 men that was killed out there at the park? I just have got a notification that law enforcement provides details about it, so I'll probably see it here in a little bit. Yep, that was out there at the Pleasant Grove community. There was 4 Hispanic men shot to death. There was also a 50-year-old homeless woman who was beat to death in the head and face with a big rock out there in Rocky Face under the bridge there about close to the Stay Lodge, the overpass bridge by the railroad tracks where I-75 crosses over. TJ, let me tell you something, brother, if you're still here. Satan is the prince of the power of the air. Now, the devil, Satan, Lucifer, is not on the earth. He is in a spiritual realm that is between heaven and earth. Now, he was cast from God's presence because of pride to begin with, because he thought he was the most beautiful angel. He didn't just think it, he was. He was the most beautiful angel that the Lord created, but he let pride come into his heart, and he decided he was going to set his throne above God, not to be equal to God, but he thought he was going to be above God. Now, he was cast from the presence of the Lord into a spiritual realm, which is between heaven and earth. But I'm here to tell you now that during the 7-year tribulation period, that he will be released onto the earth, and the people on the earth will hear the angels say, "Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, for the devil has come down among them." Now, he has all that power in that spiritual realm, which is between heaven and earth. You think of the power that he will have once he is actually on this earth. Good morning, Ray Ray. How you doing? Yeah, they could have been some good maple syrup on that there train, or maybe some of them there beavers, you know what I mean, Vern? Hey, EagleNick, Audits is doing pretty doggone good this morning. Oh, yeah, there's another one of them little cats. But we're going to go ahead and end this live stream. I've been on here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And we are going to head on back to the Eagle's Nest here on this Rock Rider bicycle to head on back. Look at all them doggone bridge chickens taking off, trying to dive bomb me. Here they come back. I hope they don't throw no crap on me. They sure are flying. EagleNick said that he was headed out, so they all decided to say goodbye. That is them there bridge chickens. Here they go again. They want to be recorded for a little bit before I go. Bye-bye, little bridge chickens. Mr. Stevens, how did we get off on the wrong foot? You started out being an all right person, but you got to where you saying some of them off the wall comments. Just know this, Mr. Stevens, that Jesus Christ died for your sins, just like he died for the sins of everyone in creation from the beginning of the world to the end. Now, I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. And I would also like to say, if you see someone who looks like they may be struggling or hurting, please don't just pass them by. Don't turn a deaf ear or a blind eye. You never know when it could be you. and you are in a similar situation where you are lost all alone and just don't know what to do. Try not to look at people like strangers, but more like a brother. Take care of yourselves, but take care of each other. Hope that poor cat don't get killed on the railroad tracks. EagleNick Audits would like to thank you all personally for coming in to the live stream. Y'all be sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you the next time. EagleNick Audits. I am EagleNick, and I'm out.